Hello everyone, I'm Maratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, please do support us by liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. The National Investigation Agency has approached the Supreme Court against the Bombay High Court's order granting bail to Professor Anand Teltumbde in the Bhime Koregaon case. Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta mentioned this particular matter before Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud for urgent listing on Thursday. While granting bail on November 18th, the High Court had suspended the order for 1 week. Agreeing to list the matter on Friday, the CJI asked the Solicitor General to serve a copy of the petition to Advocate Aparna Bhatt, who is appearing for Teltumbde on caveat. The Supreme Court of India has asked the Indian Army why it is not holding special selection board for the promotion of women officers in pursuance of the judgments upholding their entitlement for permanent commission while holding such selection boards for male officers. Senior Advocate V. Mohana submitted that women short service commission officers are not able to reap the benefits of the Supreme Court judgments which open the avenues for them to seek permanent commission, as the selection boards for promotion have been held only for male officers. Without appreciating the discrimination against women officers, as pointed out, a bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud asked the counsel appearing on behalf of the Army, Senior Advocate R. Balasubramaniam, and I quote here, "Why are you holding the boards for male officers and not holding them for women?" Balasubramanian requested 2 weeks' time, saying that special clearance is required from the Ministry of Finance as 150 additional vacancies are required to be filled up. The Supreme Court today agreed to hear a petition raising additional issues inter alia regarding the recent notification of the Union government, which authorized the sale of fresh tranche of electoral bonds for the assembly elections in Gujarat as well as Himachal Pradesh. It will also hear an application for additional grounds in the plea challenging the provisions of Finance Act 2017, which paved the way for electoral bonds. The Apex Court will hear the application along with the main matter concerning electoral bonds. The Supreme Court of India has refused to entertain a petition which sought to transfer the petitions filed in different high courts challenging the rule made by the National Medical Commission in 2019, limiting the number of attempts to clear the first year of MBBS course as 4. The petition was filed seeking to transfer to the Supreme Court the writ petitions filed in the High Courts of Delhi, Rajasthan, Kerala, Karnataka and Telangana. The bench, comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud as well as Justice Hema Kohli, expressed their disinclination to entertain the petition, especially after noting that the Delhi High Court has decided the matter by upholding this particular rule in its judgment delivered on November 17th. The Supreme Court of India has issued notice on a petition challenging the eligibility criteria of an accountant member appointed to the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal under the Income Tax Act of 1961. The Tribunal Conditions of Service Rules of 2021 prescribe the accountant members must have a minimum of 25 years of experience in the field of accountancy for membership of the ITAT. The constitutionality of the provision has been called into question by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. The Supreme Court of India has dismissed a plea challenging the decision of the Ministry of Home Affairs cancelling and refusing to renew the registration under the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act of 2010 of almost 6,000 non-governmental organizations to November 21st. A bench of Justices K.M. Joseph and Rishikesh Roy in the order noted that the matter was substantially covered by the judgment Noel Harper v. Union of India, which had upheld the FCRA Amendment Act of 2020. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud today said that special benches will be set up from next week in the Supreme Court for hearing tax matters. There would be a special indirect and direct tax bench next week, we listed, CJI Chandrachud said verbatim when a counsel mentioned a tax case for urgent listing. The CJI also reiterated today that registry has been given directions for giving automatic dates for freshly filed matters. He said that the registry officials were asked to come on Sunday to reduce the arrears of verification. The Madras High Court has fixed the terms and conditions for the suspension of sentence of YouTuber and activist Savukku Shankar. On 15th September, Shankar was sentenced to 6 months of simple imprisonment in a suo motu contempt proceeding for his remarks against the higher judiciary. Notably, the High Court bench observed that Shankar had already admitted to making the sentences and that it was not a mere slip of tongue. The Delhi High Court has dismissed a public interest litigation petition seeking transfer of probe in the Shraddha Walker murder case from the Delhi Police to the Central Bureau of Investigation, that is the CBI. The court also said that it will impose a cost on the petitioner. A division bench of Chief Justice Satish Chandra Sharma and Justice Subramaniam Prasad of the High Court said that the case filed by the lawyer is nothing more than a publicity interest litigation. The court also orally remarked that the petitioner was a stranger to the matter and had filed the PIL for obvious reasons. We have made a detailed video on this particular hearing, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. The Delhi High Court today asked the Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena and the Planning Department to respond to the Dialogue and Development Commission of Delhi Vice Chairperson Jasmine Shah's petition against Saxena's decision asking Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal to remove Shah from the post and restricting him from discharge of functions as the VC in the meantime. Justice Yashwant Verma of the High Court asked Delhi Standing Counsel Santosh Kumar Tripathi, who said that he appears for the Lieutenant Governor as well as the Director of Planning, to seek instructions and listed the matter for hearing on September 28th. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. See you tomorrow. If you like our content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.